Hello, apnikan sa HornbillTV la NAGAMESE Express. October 7th te Islamist group Hamas pra Israel ge bishi dangor hamla korise. Khobor hisab te terrorist khan Israel la bosti khan de gusigina attack kuriya laga aru manu khan ge capture korina Gaza strip te lui ja dikhi pai ase. Israel brabi retaliate kurade 230 Gazan khan mura khobor paise aru bishi manu ge jokhom kurabi khobor ais. Israel Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu pra kuise takando badla lobo aru Hamas ke hatai dibo kuise. Gaza de thaka manu ke warn kurade Netanyahu pra forcefully operate kuribo kuise. Western nations US, UK, France khan bra Israel ge support extend kuriginas.
אזרחי ישראל היקרים, כוחות חמאס פלשו הבוקר לשטח ישראל בבוקרו של יום חג, שבת, ורצחו אזרחים תמימים, ילדים וקשישים. החמאס פתח במלחמה אכזרית ומרושעת. אנחנו ננצח במלחמה הזאת, אבל המחיר כבד מנשוא. צה"ל יפעיל מיד את כל עוצמתו כדי להשמיד את יכולות חמאס. נכה בהם עד חורמה, וננקום בעוצמה על היום השחור הזה שהם עוללו למדינת ישראל ולאזרחיה. כפי שאמר ביאליק, נקמת דם ילד קטן עוד לא ברא השטן. את כל המקומות שהחמאס נערך בהם, של עיר הרשע הזאת, כל המקומות שהחמאס מסתתר בהם, פועל מתוכם, נהפוך אותם לאיי חורבות. אני אומר לתושבי עזה, צאו משם עכשיו, כי אנחנו נפעל בכל מקום ובכל העוצמה. בשעה זו מתארים כוחות צה"ל את אחרוני היישובים ממחבלים. הם עוברים יישוב, בית, ומחזירים את השליטה לידינו. שוחחתי היום לפני שעות אחדות עם הנשיא ביידן ועם מנהיגי מדינות העולם כדי להבטיח את חופש הפעולה של ישראל להמשך המערכה. אני מודה לנשיא ביידן על דבריו הברורים והחזקים. אני מודה לנשיא צרפת, לראש ממשלת בריטניה ולמנהיגים רבים אחרים על תמיכתם הבלתי מסויגת בישראל.
देश ला पार्लियामेंट मेंबर डॉक्टर वनवे रॉय खारलुखी दो ताइलागा माइकी और बच्चा माइकी लोत इजराइल ले स्ट्रैंडेड होइगिना से अलग इंडियंस खान लोद राज्यसभा मेंबर डॉक्टर खारलुखी दो मेघालय दे रूलिंग नेशनल पीपल्स पार्टी ला सीनियर मेंबर আছে আৰু ইজৰাইল দে নৰ্থ ইষ্টাৰ্ণ ষ্টেট লা 24 আলাগ নেটিভছ খান জেৰুসালেম দে পিলগ্ৰিমেজ কৰিব যা খান বেথলেহেম দে ফাঁচিগিনা আছে নেশ্যনেল মিডিয়া হিচাপতে চিফ মিনিষ্টাৰ কৰ্ণাড চাংমাদো মিনিষ্ট্ৰী অফ এক্সটাৰ্নেল এফেয়াৰ্ছ লগত টাচতে আছে ফাঁচিগিনা থাকে মানুহ খান দো वापस আনিব কাৰণে আৰু ৰিপৰ্টছ হিচাপতে তা খান দো সানডে দিন ইণ্ডিয়ান মিছন খান পৰা ইজিপ্তে ইভাকুৱেট কৰি দিব কইনা জনাইছে Imphal West District Yumnam Lake aite kalirati 9:50 PM nishna de duita unidentified manu two-wheeler de ahi paigina Minister Y Khemchand la residence de hand grenade phekaise kundo omoi minister to gorde thakse itu blast de CRPF personnel SI Das kun minister la residence to guard kuri thakise tai itu blast de jokomise Chief Minister Biren Singh Rai itu blast to strongly condemn kurise aru assurance dise ki culprits ke juldi durbo koina CM aro ghatna hoa jaga te bhi visit kurise Minister Khemchand state kurise ki tai laga upor eku threats aru demand khan aya nai koina Minister of State for Home Affairs Ajay Kumar Mishra ba Sikkim la Chief Secretary Departments Army ITBP BRO NHIDCL aru NHPC khan log meeting ekta chair kurise Tashling Secretariat Gangtok Mishra ba meeting do address kurigina koise ki central sarkar ba Sikkim la situation to closely monitor kuri ase koigina aro state ke sob necessary assistance bi provide kuri ase koise Mishra koise ki prime minister aro union minister do Sikkim la chief minister logo constant touch te ase koigina aro janaise ki central sarkar ba interministerial committee ekta constitute kurise koigina kote panchta minister ase agriculture road and transport highways jal shakti energy and finance khan bra ase itu committee khan aji Sikkim visit kuribo October 8 din situation to sabo kane ground situation damage assessment aro assistance khan dibo kane Mishra janaise ki central sarkar ba NDRF aro SDRF 2023-24 laga budget to advance sanction kane grant kuri dise state te juldi rescue relief aro restoration khan laga kam ko kane मिश्रा अश्योरेंस दिसे कि सेंट्रल सरकार खान सिक्किम दो नॉर्मल दे रिस्टोर करबो कारणे काम करि आसे कोइना जनाइसे स्टेट सरकार के अर्ज करिसे कि ता खान शॉर्ट टर्म और लॉन्ग टर्म प्लान्स खान प्रिपेयर करबोले इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर खान इफेक्टिवली रीबिल्ड करबो कारणे Israeli National Security Council la former director Khalid Barrell kuise ki Hamas laga attack pra Israel ke surprise kurise koigina aro Israel forces intelligence khan itu janigina thakile itu attack no bole thake ase kuise itia Israel do war de ase kundubra Gaza strip te strong retributions hobo kuise
I think it's quite clear that this attack caught Israel by surprise, unfortunately. Obviously, there is no way that such terrible consequences would have occurred if Israeli forces intelligence were at the kind of readiness that we know and expect. That was what occurred. That was how it happened. And currently, we are in a state of war. We're still in the fog of war. We don't know everything we need to know, but we really are just at the beginning of this campaign. Well, I think there's a sequence of challenges and tasks at hand, beginning with still getting all the areas down south where there were terrorist infiltrations completely cleared. To be completely clear, it will take a while. The forces are walking truly house by house and corner by corner, making sure terrorists aren't hiding anywhere, making sure there still aren't pockets. So we have the immediate task of still finalizing the immediate situation down south. We have the larger tasks of making sure that all other arenas that we face, and Israel faces various arenas, stay calm, including the internal arena, where in the past we've seen some infighting in mixed Arab-Israeli towns. And so we are most definitely... We have had skirmishes overnight with Hezbollah up north, which I think is probably the main concern as far as getting Hezbollah possibly involved. So we basically are going to have to see what happens in all of these different arenas. But I think it is inevitable that there will be very strong retribution within the Gaza Strip. And I think it will be of a magnitude what we certainly have not seen before.
Israeli National Security Council la former director aro kuise ki Hamas attack pra desh te families khan sob bishi affected hoigina ase aru bishi manu murise ar jokhom bi hoigina ase koigina janaise aru Hamas khan ra manu bishi ge hostage rakhigina ase kuise.
You know, we're trying not to get into analysis of exactly how and what went wrong at this time. We don't have all the information. And with people in such a bad state and needing stabilizing all over, families from all over the country have been hugely affected by this. We have a number of wounded, dead, and hostages that we are unused to, we haven't seen before. I don't think it is yet time to analyze exactly what happened that, although I'm sure that is going on as well. But I will say, I think everybody from the public to anybody in the security establishment is searching for answers about this. And certainly we will not rest until we understand what exactly transpired, because the security of the citizens of this state has been severely impaired. Well, we'll have to see what the responses are. I think to the extent that nations involved in this understand that this kind of attack cannot and will not go unanswered. And when I mean unanswered, I don't mean the usual stuff. I don't mean another round of what we've seen before. I mean, this will be obviously qualitatively different. And that's just going to have to happen. So sometimes it's hard to tell if some of the nations involved in all of this are able to sustain their commitments even under those kind of circumstances. So certainly this is a test. We'll have to see what happened. There are certain things that are going on that to begin with, perhaps weren't as stable as we thought. So, for example, there's a lot of talk about a new accord with Saudi, which I think under the best of circumstances probably had a 50% chance of passing because of all the obstacles involved. And now we are not under the best of circumstances. So things seem to be, at the very least, delayed. My hope, of course, is that we can withstand this
and move on. But a lot still has to come to pass before we know what the answer to that is.
तो इतु थका से इतला बुलेटिन करने और अलग अलग खबर करने साथ ही Hornbill TV. Goodbye.